Welcome everybody to Belinda's Babies. My name is Belinda and I welcome you. And today this video is just a little video of curiosity, of trying to clear things up in the Dolly world, and to try to really look at the fact how language and the words that we use can cause a lot of confusion in the Dolly world. And I just want to start by just using this, which is, I guess, Microsoft Copilot. It's like an IA something or other. It's going to, let's see, what am I going to type in first? What is a reborn doll? Now, what does this say? What is a reborn doll? Basically, realistic handcrafted baby doll that is transformed by an artist. Okay, so that pretty much sums it up for me. Copy. We need a sticky note. We're going to put it here. And that is what I feel also is a reborn doll. However, our language, we have been using reborn dolls, and the language of reborn dolls is anything that we buy from Temu, anything that looks realistic, even though it's not handcrafted or hand painted. I guess the confusion comes with this definition of realistic looking doll, but to me, transformed by an artist is so very important. And that is why it is very, very confusing for a lot of new people out there in regards to what is a reborn doll. What is the next definition of a reborn doll? Like even here, they're bringing up dolls. Art doll. Let's say, what is an art doll? Let's try that. What is an art doll? Now they're saying an art doll is a one-of-a-kind doll, created as a form of artistic expression rather than play. Well, this is interesting. Copy. It's just, I don't know. We'll check all about this in a bit. What's the next question? What is a play doll? Oop, I think I banged that. What is a play doll? A play doll is a toy designed for children to engage with. So a play doll is basically a toy for children. Alrighty. Let's see if I can see here. All right. What is an replica doll? Whoa-wee, I hear you and you're not coming in. So basically, a replica doll is a doll designed to closely resemble a specific character, figure. Very interesting. These dolls are often created with high attention to detail, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I think I got to put more information. What is a replica reborn doll? Replica. How do I spell that? Reborn. Oop. Doll. Up. So a replica, a reborn doll, is a lifelike baby doll designed to resemble a specific real baby or a well-known sculpt. They're even confusing with their frickin' definitions. Okay, let's say what's an authentic doll. What is an authentic reborn doll? See, an authentic reborn doll, handcrafted, high quality, created by artist. Genuine reborn kits. These dolls are carefully Okay, so they're typically sold with the COA. That's the difference. However, you can buy some dolls in locations that don't have a COA. So are they knockoffs? You tell me. Very interesting. Only Borns and Etsy. Funny. So let's take this copy. We're going to put it here. I know I'm exploring around. So what do they mean? What is a genuine kit? Copy. What is a genuine Reborn kit? So, I mean, as you can see, they often come with a COA, but not always, to verify the originality, ensure they are not counterfeit versions. Okay. It's just, I don't think half of us know what these definitions mean. Like, let's ask the question. Where's the question? Fake ones. Only Reborns. Looking for genuine Reborn kits. You can find them only here. Well, we'll have to check that out. I wanted to look at... What am I looking at here? Counterfeit. What is a counterfeit? Reborn doll. Copy. Let's see what it says. What is a Oh my goodness. Reborn doll. Unauthorized is the word. Low quality copy. Don't agree. Of an original Reborn doll or kit. So basically, these dolls are often mass-produced without the permission of the original artist. So that's the language that they're using for counterfeit. Unrealistic low prices. Some counterfeit sellers even duplicate these from trusted art replica retailers. Oh, of course they have that in there. Okay. This is this definition. And after we get these definitions, I really want to look at what is a manufactured doll? What is a manufactured doll? I know it's spelled wrong. Oh my goodness, spell it right. Manufactured. It'll probably correct itself anyway. I don't have the patience. Yeah. It's a mass-produced using industrial processes rather than handcrafted by an individual artist. Oh, so basically all dolls are manufactured if they're mass-produced. Well, the kits are anyway. What is another definition that we want? It's another definition that we want. Manufactured. What do we got here so far? We have Reborn doll, an art doll, a play doll, a replica Reborn doll, an authentic Reborn doll, a genuine Reborn kit, manufactured doll. Now I want to see what is... What is a COA? Let's just see what it says. Just basically saying it's not counterfeit. Okay. Copy. We're going to put this in our mess of stuff. And what is a counterfeit doll? What is a counterfeit doll? Forgive my misspelling. It's unauthorized. So once again, we see that word unauthorized. Copy. Now, what is a doll called that is made in the China market? Well, that makes no sense, I guess. I call them China market. Ooh! So dolls made in the China market can fall into various categories, including mass-produced, collectibles, handcrafted art dolls. China, due to the country's advanced production capabilities and cost. Barbie dolls, all Reborn-style dolls, China market dolls. Okay. China is home to major doll manufacturers. Okay. Copy. Oh, whoa, he stopped that. You're not coming in. Oh, you're not coming in. Okay. Now, where are doll kits produced? After they are sculpted. China. Copy. So basically they're in China. What price differences between I don't even know what language she used to even ask this question. Okay. What are the locations, or what or where doll sculptors authorize, please ignore all my spelling, authorize their kits to be sold? Okay, so we have a list here. I'm just going to do this, copy, that. Oh my goodness, how confusing. Now, before we get into the discussion, what is a pre-painted Reborn doll? I think I'm getting too elaborate now. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, they're just showing me the stuff. That's not really saying. What problems exist in the doll community. Let's see what it says here. Overconsumption, counterfeit, environmental concerns, community conflicts. That's what we deal with. Some dolls, especially limited editions, become okay. Work to support ethical purchasing sustainability. Okay. We have a bunch of things to discuss. And I think that's good for now. Now, we need to discuss these things. Okay, guys, along the way, when I was looking at all those definitions, I was copy and pasting them and putting them inside a Post-it note, but it was not showing that on the screen. But right now, I'm going to place all those little things into a blank document. So let's take a look at that. Now, these are all... I'm hoping you guys can see this. But these are all just the little definitions that I posted, or that I copied and posted into here. And I guess the reason why I really want to look at this is because it really bugs me in this community that there's so much back and forth. What does this mean? What does that mean? And some people just have their own idea of what certain things mean, including myself, which makes it really hard for people coming into the community not knowing what a certain item is called. And so, for an example, most dolls, they call them reborn dolls. Most dolls are reborn dolls. And to me, I think I'm going to make this a lot bigger. Well, maybe not. A reborn doll is a realistic handcrafted doll that has been transformed by an artist to resemble an infant or whatever. So to me, a reborn doll, that's exactly what it is. You cannot call it a reborn doll unless it's been handcrafted. Well, see, they got it confused again. So to me, it has to be hand painted, right? So it's kind of mix match here, because if a sculptor did it, it's automatically reborn doll. So maybe that's how they get around it. Where to me, in my mindset, a reborn doll is a doll that has to be painted, reborn. But according to this definition, a reborn doll is a doll that's been handcrafted. So anything sculpted by an artist and reproduced is a reborn doll. Okay, so I've been corrected. I still think, or I'm still in my mindset, says a reborn doll is something that's painted with an artist, sculpted and then painted by an artist. But according to this, I guess it doesn't have to be. An art doll is a handcrafted, one-of-a-kind doll created as a form of artistic expression rather than for play. Okay, so I'm going to put a big, how do I put a color on this or something? I'm going to bold this, because honestly, that's what I'm going to start referring to: dolls that are crafted and painted by an artist, not pre-painted, not from AliExpress, not from here, not manufactured, not all these things. It has to be painted, hand painted, and one of a kind, not manufactured. I'm going to call that an art doll. So I really need to differentiate in my own mind, and I think a lot of us do because we have different ideas. A reborn doll is this, an art doll is that, a manufactured doll is this, a copyrighted doll, a counterfeited doll, a fake doll, a this or that, an authentic doll. Like, when really authentic just basically means authorized. To me, it means authorized from a location for sale. If it's not authorized from a location for sale, then it's not considered an authentic doll. That's what I'm getting. So a play doll is a toy designed for children to engage. So a play doll can be any of the dolls from AliExpress or anything that are pre-painted if you'd like it to be. So it's not an art doll. Because although some people may play with art dolls, yeah, it's not an art doll. A replica reborn doll is a lifelike baby doll designed to resemble a specific real baby or a well-known reborn sculpt. So, okay, a replica reborn doll was made to resemble a sculpt. So, the language replica. I was using the language China market doll because, yeah, you can consider it a replica doll. But now, if I get a kit from the China market and paint it, I don't consider that a replica reborn doll. I personally consider that an art doll without a COA. That's what I refer to the dolls that I make that are not from an authorized location. It's a doll without a COA. However, you can get dolls from authorized locations without COAs. They really need to clean that up. They really need to clean that up. Okay, let's see. An authentic reborn doll is a handcrafted, which you can refer to as just sculpting, I guess, not painted, high quality, created by skilled artists using genuine reborn kits and professional materials. No, they're talking about painting here too. Genuine kits. Okay. They're not using the language authorized, but I use the language authorized kit location. A genuine reborn kit is a high quality artist designed kit used to create realistic reborn baby dolls with or without a COA. Which is ridiculous in my opinion because all the baby kits are made in China, most of them. So a kit that I get from AliExpress, Temu, a kit that I get from McPherson's, wherever, and paint them, I don't see much of a difference. They look the same to me. The coloring may be a little different, maybe what they mix in there to produce the kits. But the quality is not worse. I don't see that. Okay, now what do they say here? A counterfeit reborn doll is an unauthorized, low-quality copy of an original reborn doll or reborn kit. Where do they come up with this definition when both kits are manufactured in China? Where do they come up with the idea that it's low quality when both kits are manufactured in China? Basically, it's an unauthorized production according to sculpts, artists, which makes them say it's counterfeit. All right. A manufactured doll is a doll that is mass-produced using industrial processes rather than handcrafted by individual artists. Well, then that means a manufactured doll can be any of the dolls that are pre-painted from Temu or AliExpress that look like, say, pickle. That's a manufactured doll according to this definition. It's mass-produced, and it's not handcrafted by an individual artist. What do you think? Confusing? Nah. A COA is a document that verifies the authenticity of an item, that it's genuine and not counterfeit. Really? So if you're getting a kit from supposedly authorized dealers. And it doesn't have a COA, then really, is it counterfeit? Is it? Is it counterfeit? Is it fake? Is it, what is it? You tell me. All those locations that are authorized should all have COAs, in my opinion. If that, because you're paying for it. How can you sell it? How can you sell it as from a legitimate authorized place if you don't have a COA and have that? I mean, you could get that kit from anywhere if you don't have a COA. So it's confusing. I'm doing a video.
So I'm returning the LeBron James doll, right? You don't want it. Comes with a COA.
I just had to stop. Trevor came in and we had a discussion, and that discussion will happen. I'll share that discussion later. Anyhow, I lost where I was. I lost what I was talking about. COAs. I think I was talking about COAs. Yes. So COA is actually what people say is a certificate of authenticity to say that this doll is legitimate to be. This means this doll is an authorized authorized kit that was sold and painted. Any kit that's not authorized by the sculpting artist and sold and painted are replicas of a sculpt or a doll without a COA. Are you going to help me with this freaking confusion world that we live in, and why people get on there and point fingers at each other? Why do people get on these Dolly World communities and make videos and point fingers at each other? Right? There'd be no such thing of any of this replica, COA, authorize this and authorize that, if the individuals who sculpt these dolls actually make sure they protect their work. Is there such a thing as an exact replica of a Barbie doll? I don't know. I don't think there is. You let me know. There's Barbies that like fake looking dolls, but they don't look exactly like Barbie. That's interesting. Is there dolls? Is there Mattel products out there? Like the latest LeBron James. Ken Bassiter doll. The one and only Ken Bassiter doll that's out there. Comes with a COA. Are we going to see those dolls coming out of AliExpress and Temu looking identical? No. Why? You tell me. Does it have to do with the protection of the work? Now, I do know, I went looking around. I never heard of this Labubu or Labubu dolls. Never. I don't even know what the hell it was. And I start researching Labubu dolls. When I discovered Labubu dolls as a heavy replica market right now, or replica or counterfeit or fakes, whatever word you want to use. So what happened there? Why are some products being replicated, copied, counterfeited, faked, whatever? Is it because individuals are not protecting their work? Or are they copying it just in a cheaper version? I don't know. You tell me. It's such a confusing world. It's a confusing world. I do know this Labubu, Lababa, whatever it's called. There's different things. There's scans. You can scan because I watched some videos recently. You can scan the little code, whatever square box codes, and it'll come up and it'll bring you to their Oh my gosh, I can't even remember the name of the company that makes them, but it brings them to the site, and then you put a number in, it'll tell you, yes, this is a legitimate thing. They have a protection thing on the doll in the box. Yes, this is legitimate. Yes, this is not legitimate. I think there's a little symbol or something you use, some kind of infrared on the bottom of the foot of the doll, and something will come up and that's how you know it's a legitimate doll. Labubu monster doll and all their little critters. Very, very curious. Anyway, let's go back. And then what's a doll made in China? Various categories. That's right. They can be dolls, collectibles. There's so many dolls made in China that I guess I can't say doll from the China market, because that would mean all dolls. If I say, oh, this is the doll from the China market, that's the language I used in previous videos. Well, I can't use that language anymore. This language is freaking frustrating. I can't use it because it incorporates all dolls, because all of them are coming from China. After a doll kit is sculpted, it typically goes through a project, whatever. Many reborn doll kits are produced in China. There's European and American factories, high-end production, but many of them are in China. So if they're being produced, these kits, authorized kits and fake, unauthorized replicas, counterfeit, fake kits are being produced in China. Interesting. And if some of these authorized, authentic kits come with no COA, how is that? Like, what are you going to do if you want to sell this doll after you painted it? Show a picture of your receipt where you bought it from? Or are you selling a replica, fake, counterfeit kit? God almighty. Doll sculptors authorize their kits to be sold through trusted retailers and official distributors. They're the sculptors making these decisions. And this is to ensure authenticity and quality. And they have a list of some of these locations: McPherson's, Reborns, Only Reborns, Trueborns, Irresistible, Bountiful Babel, blah, blah, blah. But some of these locations also sell kits without COAs. Why do I know this? Because I've bought many kits from McPherson's and Bountiful Babies with no COA. Don't get it. Don't know why. Why are these sculptors not having COAs with all their kits coming from authorized dealers? Help me out here. And then I asked a question at the end. And it says, the Dolly community, like any group, has its challenges. Some of these include overconsumption and scalping. Some collectors buy dolls in bulk, leading to scarcity. Oh, I think that's happened with the Labubu doll. I think I've seen that. You go to the actual location of I can't remember the name of that gosh darn company that sells the Labubu doll. The Labubu monsters, whatever. And not available, sold out, out of stock. Then you go on eBay and there's a shitload of them there. However, you can also go to Temu and AliExpress, and especially AliExpress, and you can find Labubu dolls there. They look very much the same. Are they legitimate? I don't know. Why is this company allowing AliExpress to sell their dolls? I mean, some of these dolls are $400-$500. I would be nervous to buy a doll from AliExpress. How do I know it's legitimate? I have to wait till I get the box, and then I scan the little foot, and then I take a picture with the little vidIQ code or whatever it's called. And what about eBay? Can you get these dolls from eBay? Do you know it's real? Are you willing to take that chance? My God, it's crazy. What other? Counterfeit dolls are saying sold online, deceiving with stolen images. That's right. And that's really another thing. They have stolen images and they're sending you a different doll. That's a whole thing altogether. That is a whole thing of faking what someone's receiving. So if you're selling a doll and you're getting a kit that's not from an authorized place, you need to be very forthcoming with that and share that information. Hey, I painted this kit and I purchased it here at Temu. There's nothing wrong with that. But by saying, oh, this is an authentic kit, and then you got the kit from Temu, but it doesn't have a COA? Huh. And if locations that are authorized still sell dolls without COAs, doll kits, what the hell are they doing that for? Why in the world would someone want to pay more and not even have a COA? Excusez-moi. Ugh. And then it says accessibility and pricing. Some dolls, specifically limited editions, become difficult to obtain and high demand. That's that Labubu dolls. Now, what I find so irritating in the Reborn doll community is I have 235 out of 1,000. Wonderful. When it hits the 1,000 mark, oh, this is the second printing, a second edition of this blue doll. Hello? Why in the hell would I want to buy a kit like that when you're going to come out with second and third editions of 1,000s? And then you don't protect your work, so there's umpteen kits that you can paint that come from China Market or your non-authorized places. Anyway, what else does it say here? Oh, yes. Some dolls, especially limited editions, become difficult to obtain due to high demand. I want to speak about that, and I want to show you an example, which I found very interesting. Now, here you can see this vinyl doll, secondary market price. This doll is Lulu Reborn vinyl doll, and it's a kit. Look at the kit price and get this. This is before this doll is painted. It's a beautiful kit. My gosh, it's a beautiful doll. Look at this. Look at this beautiful baby. This is the price before it's painted. Okay, that's good. That's called a limited edition, hard to get doll. Okay, but these doll kits are getting harder and harder to find, or having to pay a lot more than in the past. Our original shipment was sold out. For many years, we have been able to buy authentic, sold out, and hard to find kits from customers who paid retail and want to sell them for a profit. Okay, makes sense. What doesn't make sense is, and why in the heck would someone do this? 1 second, I'm going to show you. Lulu kit. Oh, I think I'm going to have to go up here. You probably can't see it. This is AliExpress and Temu. Although this is not Lulu. They're showing it. I'm going to go up here. They're showing it wrong. Lulu Reborn doll. Okay? Ready for it? Is this it? I'm going to have trouble finding it, but it is in here. Lulu. Here it is. Here's Lulu. Okay? This is Lulu. And Lulu here is also painted. And it's 68. This is Canadian dollars. Okay? But it's painted. This is a painted doll. If I go down here, so I'm going to show more Lulus. Here's some pictures. So this is what this doll looks like. But it's this high sought after $1,000 kit. You can buy the doll pre-painted for this price. Why in the hell would someone buy $1,000 for a kit for a piece of paper that says COA? Like, and then you got to get someone to paint it. Oh, help me, Rhonda. Okay. I want to show also, because we're on here. Oh, it's not going to come up, is it? We'll go in here again. I want to show this. Where is it? Where is it? Labubu. Labubu. Now, see all these Labubu dolls? These are funny creatures. I never knew anything about them. I seen them on the Dolly Girl page, and then Paige, and she started a group, and I thought, what is so fascinating about these Labubus? My gosh, they're very cute. Pop Mart is the name. Yes, they're very, very cute. This says 2025 Pop Mart Labubu monsters. Okay. I watch so many people open these dolls. These are surprise dolls where you open them up and ooh, you don't know what you're going to get, that sort of stuff. They're super cute, super different prices, but look at the price. Is this a real one, a fake one? Like, it's saying it's Pop Mart Labubu. So why is this so cheap compared to going to Pop Mart? Well, you can't get them at Pop Mart, but you can go on eBay and pay a lot for them. The bigger ones are like $400 or $500. But how do you know if this is Labubu or not? Well, the information I discovered was how you do know is the foot and the actual packaging will have something on it. It'll actually say Pop Mart on the package instead of something else that says Pop Mart on the package. And then you can scan something. So it makes it seem like these are actually real Labubus. I want to get one of these Labubus. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh, where's this one? I like this one. I mean, I'll pay $10. I mean, even if I guess it's a fake one. Let's see. Let's see the reviews say. I love the products. It's the same as the original. So it is fake then. It arrived in good condition. The box was a little damaged. Very nice. So are they saying they're fake? Like, what are they saying here? Are these real Labubus? Labubu. I like saying the word Labubu. Anyway, it's really confusing, guys. Like, did this Pop Mart, is this Pop Mart selling them to AliExpress to resell? Did they give them so many? Or did Pop Mart not protect their work? Or did Pop Mart have an arrangement with AliExpress, which I think probably is most likely? They had an arrangement maybe with AliExpress. Now, this is all guesswork. I don't know any of this information. It's real, true, or untrue. All I know is it's very interesting pieces of information. Labubu. This says 100% original Pop Mart Labubu. And these ones here are $48. These ones are $48. Like, go figure. Oh my gosh, they're cute though, aren't they? Aren't they cute? I might have to get me a Labubu just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Collecting things is very, very interesting world. And that's going to lead to my second part of this video. So don't forget to check it out, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I so appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching my channel, for supporting me, for commenting below, and for just being you. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye for now.